नमस्कार, जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्ण. So today we will discuss about chakras, 7 chakras that are there in our body. So I have tried to find some things. I had some ideas. So I was searching on the internet how this functions. So I have gone through some ideas. So just I will talk about it. मैं उसके बारे में बात करूँगा अभी. So ये तो आपने इमेज जो दिख ही रही होगी आपको सामने, ये तो बहुत ही पॉपुलर इमेज है हमारे चक्रास की. ठीक है, ये हमारे 7 चक्रास हैं. ठीक है, तो 5 जो चक्र हैं, 5 ऑफ दीज चक्र आर इन द सेंटर. 1 चक्र इज ऑन टॉप, 1 चक्र ऑन बॉटम. दिस इज द it's the top part of our body, like top half basically. So now the word chakras means rotation, thing, a certain thing which rotates. Chakra, rotation, rotating thing. So all of these images show this thing. Okay, this image has symbols in it. These symbols are tantra symbols, or the symbols of Kundalini chakras. They are also used. They have mantras written inside them. So this is one thing, but we will not, this is the standard thing. We will not discuss this today. I have some other ideas. So what happens is this is the chakra. So basically this is how human is formed. This is what I'm thinking of. Okay. So the idea is this top part is outside the head, and this bottom part is just outside the body on the hip side, and all these 5 chakra in between are in the body. One is in the forehead, one is in the throat, one is in the chest, one is in the stomach area, and one is below the stomach area, just below the navel. Below the navel, these two are above and below the navel. Okay. So some people say that this solar plexus is the navel area, but I consider it like navel is in the center, and these two are top and bottom of navel. Okay, so these are the 5 chakras in between. Now this chakra, which is root chakra, and the crown chakra, Sahasradhar, and this is called Mooladhar. Bottom one is Mooladhar, top one is Sahasrar, not Sahasradhar, Sahasrar. These two chakra are just at this what do you call it, the limit of the body, the end of the body. Okay, and this one is at the bottom end of the body, not at the feet. Like that part is different. We count it just at the sitting position. This position is known as yogic position, Siddhasan or Sukhasan. This yogic position, the bottom part becomes your hip. So from there you start counting. So that part of root chakra, Muladhar, is also at the end of the body. Okay. So now what I have found, and I have read in religious text also, that the body is given to us in the womb, in the child's womb, and this womb is basically, when the child is in the womb like this basically head is in touching this part. Okay, so it's given that the sperm enters from here. Okay, and the child is in the reverse position. So the sperm and egg, whatever fertilization happen inside the body, woman's body, the head becomes the initial point of the generation. This area becomes the starting point. Okay, so this starting point is this point. crown chakra. So the child which is starting to be born gets this part developed first, and then bottom part gets developed. Okay, so the energy flows from here to here when the child is born initially. Okay, so this actually doesn't flow like this, it actually flows like this in a spiral form. Okay, so this is one of the representation of this. Okay, but the thing is, why does it do like snake? Okay, in two dimensional, if you have seen, um, so there is a popular image of snake as a kundalini. Okay, so where it is shown as a snake is, yeah, this is this one. So where it shows that snake is moving along the kundalini, it's three and a half snake, one, two, three and half. So this three and a half snake is called as kundalini. Okay, so it's said that the energy flows in this pattern, but the points are these points where it makes turns. Like this is just a representation, but you can get the understanding. So this is also the same part. This is also the same thing. Okay, this symbol is used in the medical science. uh, Doctors association generally have this symbol. It's a popular symbol on most of the doctors hospitals, you see this symbol. So yeah, this is related, but we will not discuss this is normal thing. Now the thing is, let's go back to what we were discussing. Yeah, so this was what I was discussing. And now, since we know that child, since we discussed that child is born upside down, so similar thing I want to talk about is then the next diagram, which is similar to this diagram. Okay, now how this is just the points. Okay, now how energy flows actually. So energy flows like this. Okay, so this is also a representation, but this is not also exact representation. Exact I'll find. We'll go through that. But the thing is, energy is coming from top like this, and there is a spiral on top. The energy rotates and then enters. Like rotation is coming. I'm talking about rotation because of this, how the snake is rotated like this. Okay, it's not like this, it's actually rotated in three dimensional, it's rotating snake. Okay, so yeah, this one. So the energy is flowing like this. Okay, from front, if you see, these 2 points look like this, these points look like this. Okay, but if you see it from the sideways, then it looks like this. So energy is flowing forward and backward on middle five chakras, and on the first and the last chakra, energy is flowing top and bottom. Okay, so the birth, when birth happens, the spirit arrives from here, from the top of the head, inside, when someone is born. So energy enters from here and then goes down, 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 and to the bottom. Okay, generally the ejaculation that male have is part of this energy. So this energy, when it's in the body, it jumps up and down, up and down, up and down. And generally when a person get excited, all the energy rushes down to this Muladhara chakra and gets out of this point. That is seen as a ejaculation. And the same Muladhara chakra is also responsible for excretion of waste and other things also. Okay, so the energy flows towards this direction also. This direction and this direction. Okay, these are directions, but it depends on different circumstances, different situations of life, what energy flow or what kind of chakra will be activated and what kind of energy flow will be activated at that point. Like activation is happening, all of them are activated at all times. It's not like something gets disabled. Like it gets disabled for some kind of people, like diseased people or some other kind of mental stress issues, sometimes it gets disabled, but that is very rare. Most of the situations, all these seven chakras are activated, just the intensity of the energy flow is different. Okay, so we will see another image. Okay, this is also another image. Now this is how the spiral, like this is another representation. It's the same thing, showing that where these five chakras are. Okay, but just this is not perfect. Okay, none of these is perfect image, but this is actually a nearby representation of how the energy is flowing. So when the child is born, this spiral on the top, you see here, the spirit enters the body. Okay, this is written in shastras also, in Hindu shastra, um, Bharati shastra, Vedic especially. So this is written in that this spirit enters rotating spiral through the head. Okay, and at the time of childbirth, you might have seen a lot of children, small children, have this spiral in the head. And there is also a common thing, if you know, that this part of the head, this top part, this is basically very soft. When the child is born, actually there's a skull over here, all over the place, but at the center part the skull is not there. Like the bone is not there, skin is there, but the bone is missing generally. Okay, so as the child grows, this bone develops slowly, and the seal locks basically. Okay, when the seal is locked, the around around 1 or 2 years of age or 3 years of age, the child actually closes the this bone over in this area. Okay, this is also like this is a physical thing, but this is also called as, like, in the tradition, that children, when they are small, they remember their past lives. Okay, until the age of 2 or 3, almost all of them, but the age number differs for different people. Some children remember it even if they are even if they grow like teenager or 20 years old, something like that. Some people remember till that time also, but most of the people remember their past lives for 1 or 2 years, because this spirit enters in this head, or from here, and then when it starts experiencing this body, this five other six chakras, when it starts experiencing that, then it realizes that it's in a body now, and it starts learning touch and smiling and understanding, sees world, and speaks sometimes, and does other things, uses other things also, food and everything. Then the soul becomes, the spirit becomes accustomed to this body then. Okay, then when this body is accustomed, after 1 year or 2 year, this area gets like locked off. Okay, so yeah, these are some of the images. I think I have one more image. Yes, so this is another representation. This they have also shown a little bit of male and female structure over here. This is male, female, male, female, male, female. So six chakras are male, female, female, and like different types. And then the Sahasrar is both male and female. Just a representation. Yeah, there is also another article I found, and they have also talked about similar thing. So it's basically saying that all the spins happening on Sahasrar or anywhere the spins are happening, they are clockwise. So let's see. We saw this image, and this is clockwise. Yes. Okay. The hair are growing in the clockwise fashion. Okay. So, but I don't think this is the direct thing, because I was reading another article, okay, where this is actually not an article, this is like astrology stuff, but they also have this. So, I thought like let's include this. So, this is like clockwise world. So, clockwise is associated with solar power, and anti-clockwise is associated with lunar power, moon related powers, feminine energy. This is Surya, sun energy. This is interesting. So this matches this part also. So now then, what we have here is generally this area, this part. Okay, and this is how it is working. Okay, so having this understanding is very important, because we all survive and live in this body, and this is the things that are actually there in our body, and actually we are experiencing the extensions of this. So whatever energy like this thing is throwing inside or outside, okay, so like it is showing a downward arrow, but doesn't mean that it's only downward, it's at the time of birth. Okay, so generally we do it in the both of the fashions, like generally we can rotate these energies forward or backward depending upon how we want to do it. Okay, these energies these energies are not just this way. Now how it is, I couldn't find the diagram. Like what I thought in my mind is like a big, like it's like a tornado. Okay, so this is how tornado is. Okay, so look at this tornado. Okay, so this tornado is actually how all of the chakras are. Okay, so there is a tornado entering our head, okay, at the time of birth, and that tornado is also exiting the bottom side also of our body. Okay, so you can consider like a human hair, okay, sitting in the same position as this one. Okay, so this position corresponds to this position. So there is a spiral running through. Okay, and then there are cross spirals, but those spirals are also rotating. Okay, so like this one shows, not this one, this one, yeah, this one or this one is better. Like this shows spiral here. Okay, you can see. Okay, so most of the people, they have spiral on forehead, chest, and this area. So um, I can search images for that also. um, Spiral on forehead. Okay, some people have that also. Okay, some have. So this position of this spiral is different in different people. Okay, most of the people have spiral on their center area, and some have in their upper area. But this is all dependent on different human. Okay, some people have spiral over here, like this. So this is a good example. Like this is not like good spiral, but this is decent enough. So this is how sometimes there is a spiral in the center of that forehead. So this person has meditated or done powers, like some energy stuff to increase the power of this chakra, and this